everyone, welcome back. We got more Game of Thrones.
Season 5, Episode 1. I didn't look up the title because we wanted to record while Purdy was in the frame.
You can finally see one of our kitties.
Yeah. Purdy.
Purdy, come say hi. Where'd you go?
She's not going to say hi.
No.
Yes, very excited to be back for Game of Thrones.
Oh my god, that last episode
Was a banger. The death of Bran's friend.
Yeah.
The skeletons got him. The death of the Hound. Killed by Brienne in a brutal fight. I actually forgot to mention it, but I was thinking about it after. And she just bites his ear off.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was wild. That whole fight was like so hardcore.
It's because it was a regular sword fight and cool. And then he was like, I'm not a knight. Basically, I'm like gonna win no matter what.
True.
And then it got dirty.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's when she bit off his ear.
Yeah.
When she was like, all right, fine, we're going dirty. And she was screaming. She was like screaming and just wailing on him.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, we have not seen this side of her. She was mad.
Yeah, she was taking no shit.
Yeah.
And also the death of Shay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Like, a part of me feels sad, but a part of me is like, she betrayed Tyrion.
Yeah, she
So
totally
kinda
did.
not.
And it wasn't even just that she was sleeping with Tywin. It was she called him her lion.
Wait, did she?
Yes, when
I
he was
missed
walking
that.
in, she was like, Tywin, my lion, come to bed.
I totally missed that.
That's the real salty betrayal.
Oof. That's bad.
Then Tywin just shot on the pooper.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
If your father
He'll never know we're gone.
Is that a young Cersei? Or Cersei's daughter?
Maybe.
But we don't usually get flashbacks either.
we shouldn't go in.
Of course we should.
I don't know, seems kind of creepy. Kind of feels like a witch's hut.
Get out!
Let's go.
No, they said that you were terrifying, with cat's teeth and 3 eyes. You're boring.
Whoa!
I know you're a witch, and you can see the future. Tell me mine.
Everyone wants to know their future until they know their future.
This is my father's land. Tell me my future, or I'll have your 2 boring eyes gouged out of your head.
I think you're right. I think that's a young Cersei.
If it is, they nailed it.
Your blood. Give me a taste.
Ooh, I could never do that. Ugh.
3 questions you get. You won't like the answers.
Well, she's being honest.
I've been promised to the prince. When will we marry?
You'll never wed the prince. You'll wed the king.
But I will be queen.
Oh, yes. And comes another. Younger. To cast you down and take all you hold dear.
Will the king and I have children?
No. The king will have 20 children. And you will have 3.
That doesn't make sense.
Gold will be their crowns. Gold. Their shrouds.
Oh,
Come on, we have to go. We have to go. Cersei!
Oh, that was so cool.
So that's why she hates Marjorie so much.
I want a moment alone with him.
I guess Jamie might feel like that's a little bit his fault.
Yeah, totally.
He never wanted you to be a king's guard, but here you are, protecting his dead body.
What he built it for us. He meant it for us. They're going to try to take it away. All of it. They're waiting in line to make sure he's really dead. As they'll set to work on tearing us apart.
They have nothing to do with it. The man who murdered our father, he tore us apart. He's the enemy. Been defending him for
This is
years.
exactly what they want.
And now our father is dead. That little monster is out there.
You forced him to do it.
Tyrion may be a monster, but at least he killed our father on purpose. You killed him by mistake. With stupidity.
He did what was right. Cersei, you're wrong.
He loved you more than anyone in this world.
I don't know, did he? Or did he just voice the most responsibility on him for being the firstborn son? Hard to believe Tywin loved anybody.
would be very hard not to get seasick in a box like that.
Yeah.
I just love him, just standing there staring at him. He didn't have a beard when he started off in the box, did he?
No, he's been in that box a little while.
Ooh.
Probably a couple weeks or at least.
Apologies. I still don't see why I had to stay in this crate.
If they catch you, they catch me.
Do you know what it's like to stuff your through one of those air holes?
I only know what it's like to pick up your and throw it overboard.
I was really there for him.
The home of my colleague, Illyrio Mapatis. He and I met many years ago through mutual friends. A group of people who saw Robert Baratheon for the disaster he was. We tried to do what was best for the realm by supporting a Targaryen restoration. And thus began the chain of mistakes that has led us both here. Westeros needs to be saved from itself.
This place is so gorgeous.
Are you lord if you kill your father?
You already drank yourself across the narrow sea.
In a box. Why stop now?
We are talking about the future of our country.
The future is
What can he do now?
Mm-hmm. And why care? Like that country betrayed him. Wild.
Holy. That is so big. I didn't think it was that huge.
Yeah, it was hard to see the scale until it stopped.
Et we Shank. Shank się pod Gilles.
Whoa!
Sons of the Heart.
They left it on the body. Conquerors always meet with resistance.
I didn't conquer them, their own people did. And I did not take up residence in this pyramid so I could watch the city below decline into chaos. What was the name of the man you lost?
White Rat, Your Grace.
I want him buried with honor in the Temple of the Graces.
Sons of the Harpy will hear that message.
Make them very angry.
Angry snakes lash out. Makes chopping off their heads that much easier. Find the men who did this and bring them to me.
Everything she says is so cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to speak with you.
Why do you come?
White Rat.
I have heard they found his body in a brothel. More than one Unsullied has been known to visit Meereen's brothels. Why would an Unsullied go to a brothel?
I do not know.
You know, she wants to know if there's a chance he can, like, have a relationship with her, maybe.
Get your shield up.
It's too heavy.
If it wasn't heavy, it wouldn't stop a sword.
Oh, he's actually training him.
Yeah.
Keep your shield up, or I'll ring your head like a bell.
Aw, I can't believe he isn't, like, angry at him or blame him. He's the best.
How many brothers can say that they've killed a White Walker and a Fen? I might be the first in history.
They're poachers and thieves, not soldiers.
Man, he doesn't believe in any of them.
He's a dick.
That one hates me.
He hates the wildlings. All the wildlings.
Don't let them send us away.
I told you, wherever you go, I go too.
Can't leave, they'll execute you.
Yes! It's been in a bit of a pickle.
Good. Pivot. Don't forget to pivot.
The king wants a word.
She just, like, appears like magic.
I don't like it.
No, I don't want her messing with him.
You're not cold, my lady.
Never. The Lord's fire lives within me, Jon Snow.
He won't fall for her tricks. He's
Are
too
you a
smart.
virgin?
No.
Good. Your Grace?
Really confident to just be standing on that ledge.
Mm-hmm.
You know who rules at Winterfell now?
Roose Bolton.
Traitor who plunged a dagger in Robb Stark's heart. Don't you want to avenge him?
I want a great many things, Your Grace. But I'm a sworn brother of the Night's Watch now.
I was seen taking the body of a wildling girl north of the wall.
It's where she belonged.
Some of the Night's Watch feel you have too much affection for the wildlings.
They were born on the wrong side of the wall.
Yeah, he has a good perspective.
Yeah.
Tywin Lannister is dead, he can't protect them now. I shall mount Roose Bolton's head on a spike But if I'm to take Winterfell, I need more men, talking about the wildlings.
Oh.
You want the wildlings to march in your army?
Swear to follow me, I'll pardon them. Declare them citizens of the realm. I'll give them land to live on.
That's all they want.
If Mance kneels before me and swears his loyalty.
Don't think that's likely.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that.
I respect him.
He likes you. Convince him to bend the knee.
Grace.
Or he burns.
Oh, don't put him in that predicament.
How much time do I have?
Nightfall. Hurry, Jon Snow.
Attack, my lord. Attack.
He's such a wiener.
Sword up, my lord.
I love the sound of the fight in the background.
Yeah.
You're still young.
He's 13. Boys go to war at 13.
I have no doubt that on my return, Robin's skills will have improved immeasurably.
He'll be safe here. As for his skills, I make no promises.
He's just like whimpering the whole time.
Well, we head north at some point. He said Sansa had a brother at Castle Black.
The only reason you're here is because Jamie Lannister told me you weren't safe in the capital. You're hundreds of miles from King's Landing.
But I'm your squire.
Do you even know what a squire is?
An attendant to a knight.
I'm not a knight. That means you're not a squire.
Aww.
You swore to find the Stark girls.
She didn't want my protection.
Sansa still might.
Will you shut your mouth?
Yeah, that would suck. Her only mission, and they just, like, don't even want to be saved.
All I ever wanted was to fight for a lord I believed in. The good lords are dead and the rest are monsters.
Yeah, she's lost her hope.
Yeah.
You told Lord Royce we were going to the Fingers.
Oh my god, they're right there!
Damn it!
If he wanted to betray us, he already would have.
Do you trust all those knights and ladies, stable boys and serving girls?
But do you trust the carriage driver or the knights escorting us?
But I pay them well. They've seen what happens to men who disappoint me.
So where are we going?
To a land so far from here, even Cersei Lannister can't get her hands on you.
You gotta be going pretty far then.
Deep, deep shock to us all.
She doesn't have to marry him now, right?
Correct.
Just being in his presence was enough to make it so clear just how formidable a person you were dealing with. What a force to be reckoned with.
Thank you so much for your kind words.
This tragedy, I never trusted Varys. I often warned.
Your Grace.
Cousin Lancel, I hardly recognized you.
I apologize for my son's appearance.
Uncle, that's quite all right.
Is he a monk or something?
They call themselves sparrows. Religion has its place, of course, but at a certain point. They never would have come to the capital when Tywin was alive.
She seems so alone now. There's just no one.
Well, still Jamie.
Your wounds from the Blackwater seem to have healed.
It wasn't my wounds that needed healing.
What could you possibly have done to warrant my forgiveness?
I tempted you into our unnatural relations. There was the king, his boar hunt, his wine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a different person now. I found peace in the light of the Seven. You can too. They watch over all of us.
This isn't gonna go well for him.
Nope.
I will pray for your father's soul.
The day Tywin Lannister's soul needs your help.
Cersei will never change.
No.
It looks like dawn. It doesn't. And that's where the mountains are. Fine.
That's so risky. If Cersei catches them, I think she would kill them both.
I think she knows about him.
Dawn, Highgarden, anywhere but here.
We're late for dinner as it is.
You're very respectful.
I'm very hungry. I'm afraid my brother is keeping the king waiting. Perhaps you might consider being a bit more discreet?
They will know about me anyway.
You shouldn't keep your intended waiting.
No one can force Cersei to marry me.
You think I want that woman married to my brother?
She doesn't go to Highgarden, which means she stays in King's Landing, which means you're trapped here with Cersei Lannister as your mother by law.
He's not being cautious enough.
No. Fortune teller said their crowns will be gold and their shrouds will be gold. Does that mean that other kid is gonna die too? I guess obviously one day, but...
There are faster ways to kill yourself.
Not for a coward.
You are many things, my friend, but not a coward.
You never told me why you set me free.
Your brother asked me to. Refuse the Kingslayer, a dangerous proposition.
Not as dangerous as releasing me.
He cares.
I didn't do it for you. I did it for the Seven Kingdoms. I believe men of talent have a part to play in the war to come.
I think he really respects intelligence, too.
Any fool with a bit of luck can find himself born into power, but earning it for yourself, that takes work. You have your father's instincts for politics, and you have compassion.
I killed my lover with my bare hands. I shot my own father with a crossbow.
I never said you were perfect.
The powerful have always preyed on the powerless. That's how they became powerful in the first place.
And perhaps we've grown so used to horror, we assume there's no other way.
I love him so much.
I will never sit on the Iron Throne.
No, you won't. But you could help another climb those steps and take that seat. The Seven Kingdoms need someone stronger than Tommen, but gentler than Stannis. A ruler loved by millions with a powerful army and the right family name.
Good luck finding him.
Who said anything about him?
Oh, interesting.
You can stay here at Illyrio's palace and drink yourself to death. Or you can ride with me to Meereen, meet Daenerys Targaryen.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Can I drink myself to death on the road to Meereen?
Oh man, that's the team up I didn't know I wanted.
Yeah, totally.
Looks like your friends haven't been behaving themselves.
The wise masters of Yunkai have agreed to cede power to a council of elders made up of both the freedmen and the former slaveholders. Politics is the art of compromise, Your Grace.
I'm not a politician. I'm a queen.
It's easier to rule happy subjects than angry ones.
Slavery made them rich. I ended slavery.
They ask for the reopening of the fighting pits.
Where slaves fought slaves to the death.
Well, that sounds awful.
Free men would fight free men. The pit fighters you liberated plead for this opportunity. Opening them would show the people of Yunkai and Meereen that you respect their traditions.
I do not respect the tradition of human cockfighting.
If you could
How many times must I say no before you understand?
That's wild that that's what they're wanting.
He really believes I'm going to reopen the fighting pits.
You should. My mother was a whore. I told you that. She liked to drink pear brandy. He sold me to slavers. I was a bad child, and I loved to fight. So they sold me to a man in Tolos who trained fighters for the pits. I had my first match when I was 16.
Forced to fight to the death for the amusement of the masters, and you're defending the fighting pits.
Yeah, that's wild.
I learned to fight like a Dothraki screamer. Soon I was famous. I made so much money for my master. He set me free when he died. I joined the Second Sons, and then I met you.
That's pretty lucky, though. Most people just
Yeah.
die.
Everyone's too afraid of you to speak truth. Everyone but me. You've made thousands of enemies. As soon as they see weakness, they'll attack.
That's why I have the Unsullied patrolling the streets.
Anyone with a chest full of gold can buy an army of Unsullied. You're not the mother of Unsullied. You're the mother of dragons.
I don't want another child's bones dropped at my feet. No one's seen Drogon in weeks. For all I know, he's flown halfway across the world. I can't control them anymore.
And they're wild beasts.
Dragon queen with no dragon? It's not a queen.
Yay, she's gonna let them go again.
Whether dragons or not, you gotta be pretty ballsy to walk up to a chained dragon and unchain it in the pitch dark.
Oh, the babies.
Rhaegal?
Oh my god! They're bigger than I remembered. I swear they were way smaller. Yeah, they seem a little pissed.
It was when she was on the offensive, she had control of them, and as soon as she decided to stop and be queen, it's like she lost the ability or something.
Oh yeah.
So here we are.
Here we are.
When we first met, you were my prisoner. For our last meeting.
This doesn't have to be our last meeting.
But it will be.
You know what Stannis wants?
He wants me to bend the knee. He's bold.
Shouldn't a king be bold?
I respect him. If he gets what he wants, I expect he'll be a better ruler than... But I'll never serve him.
Told me your people have bled enough.
That's right. I don't want them bleeding for Stannis Baratheon either.
You spent your life convincing 90 clans to come together for the first time in history. You didn't do it for power. You brought them together to save them because none of them has survived the winter. Isn't their survival more important than your pride?
Pride?
Ooh, he's making a good point.
This isn't about that.
Then bend the knee.
They followed me because they respected me. The moment I kneel for a southern king, that's all gone.
You're afraid of looking afraid.
Oh, I am afraid.
Yeah, all those people are just gonna die.
How will they do it? Beheading?
They'll burn you alive.
Jesus.
What? What? Why?
Bad way to go. I don't want to die and burn to death. I don't want people to remember me like that, scorched and screaming. But it's better than betraying everything I believe.
But you'd be setting your people free.
He'd rather burn than kneel, the great hero, until winter comes and the White Walkers come for us all, and there's no one left to sing.
You're a good lad. But if you can't understand why I won't enlist my people in a foreigner's war, there's no point explaining.
Dang it, I thought he had convinced him.
It was a really good scene, though. They both made such good points.
I think you're making a terrible mistake.
The freedom to make my own mistakes was all I ever wanted.
But so many other people have to suffer for it. They could have homes, lives.
Both sides have really good points. I can understand them both. I mean, I kind of hope he doesn't. I like his character. I don't want him to die. Like you said, kneeling's against everything he believes in.
Mance Rayder, you've been called the king beyond the wall. Bend the knee, I promise you mercy. Kneel and live.
This was my home. I wish you good fortune in the wars to come.
Oh, he's awesome. He's such a solid dude. This is so unfair. Like, a beheading would be so much less suffering.
It's all her doing.
We all must choose. We choose light, or we choose darkness. We choose good, or we choose evil. We choose the true God, or the false.
I am sick of her evilness.
Free folk, there is only one true king, and his name is Stannis. Behold the fate of those who choose the darkness.
No. He doesn't deserve this.
No. I dare say he's been the best king so far. He truly cared about his people.
I can't believe they all just stand there and watch. It's so horrible. Oh God, she's smiling. Is it Jon? Hell yeah!
Jon Snow is a boss.
He is. You can always count on Jon Snow.
It's like he's tired of everyone else's shit.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you be?
Yes.
These freaking people, everyone above him treats him like shit, and he's clearly like such a boss.
Yeah.
He's got a good heart. Oh my God, I love him. I hate it because every time I like absolutely love a character, I swear it's the next episode they die. So you know what? I'm going to stop saying things about Jon Snow. I'm just going to stop right now.
Jon Snow, absolute worst.
Yeah, no, you know what? I'm over it.
Yeah, F tier.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about where this season is going.
Yeah.
Daenerys teaming up with Tyrion.
I already forgot about that. Oh my God. I hadn't even like considered that could happen because they're always so far away.
Well, she's been a completely separate character, a separate story for 4 full seasons now.
From everybody else.
Yes.
They're both super intelligent characters. I think that like them, like teaming up would do some serious damage, like good damage, you know?
And I'm kind of excited for it seems like the brewing Marjorie versus Cersei showdown.
Ooh.
Like,
go Marjorie, go. Cersei, you know what?
You suck.
Yeah, Cersei, time to die. You've had your time. That time is up.
Though I will say, circling back, they nailed the casting on young Cersei.
Yes! Oh my God.
You could tell right away who that was.
Oh, totally. Well, okay. You really got it right away. I was like, maybe it's her daughter, maybe not. But like, as soon as she was like, you're a witch, you're not scary. I was like, oh my God, that's so her. She's like fearless, arrogant, just.
The only reason I wasn't super sure was because we don't usually get flashbacks in this show.
Yeah.
So it was like a sort of an odd one out for that. But it was great.
Yeah, it was so cool, like having the fortune teller tell her what's going to happen and then like cutting to her and you're like, ooh.
I kind of feel like it does mean her next son is going to die, though.
Well, the nice one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're right. I didn't even think of that. Oh, no, he's so nice.
He's maybe too nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully Marjorie can get married to him, though, so she can be queen for, you know.
Yeah, at least that'd be great.
She seems like she'd be a decent queen.
I think so. Yeah, totally. She's smart. She cares about the people. And, like, she's got her grandmother that was, like, teaching her the, you know, the ways of the world. They seem like good people.
Yeah.
At least, I mean, they're 1,000 times better than the Lannisters.
So far, anyway.
Yeah.
Didn't see Arya, though. And I'm very excited to see her story.
Yeah, that's true. I know there's so many stories to cover now, and I love seeing all of them that when we miss one, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So I'm like, right away, I'm like, okay, let's start the next episode. Like, I want to see if we get to, like, glimpse into what Arya's doing now.
Yeah, I wonder on a rewatch how fast we'll make it through the series, because it's one of those ones where after every episode ends, I'm like, oh, just one more.
Just one
just a
more.
little more.
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was so fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, as always, and we will catch you on the next one.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
Yeah, bye!